Good morning, professors and peers. My subject is influencers' impact and liability. Part of this content will be a justification of the research question, two main topics that I selected, sources that I based my research on, and last, the problems that I identify in this research. Let's begin. Social media and marketing has changed a lot in the last decade. We have seen it with the evolution of technology and the use of new social media channels. In the past, celebrities were paid to advertise or to endorse or recommend a brand. However, there are other kinds of influencers right now out there. These generations are the ones who gain fame by generating content without a previous fame acquired. Regular people like you and me that has an audience on social media. These are followed by their style, their life, their preferences, their looks. And in order to acknowledge the impact of influencers on an audience, mostly formed by teenagers and youth, it is important to understand and determine if influencers follow liable pursuits while they take projects and the way they expose the followers to that content. The first source of research that I decided to use and expose at this presentation is this article about impact of social media influencers, a trust transfer perspective. And it was taken from the Social Behavior and Personality and International Journey. My apologies. Trust transfer is the cognitive process that is applied from the influencer to the follower. It basically consists in transferring another person perception to influence them towards the perception of another thing. In simple words, when an influencer recommends a brand or a product, is transferring his or her trust of that product or brand to the audience. And this was something very important to me because it leaves us with a question or doubt about the authenticity of the message they are transmitting and if they are being true to their beliefs, to their likes, to their style, and to their recommendations. The second source that I decided to share with you is the social comparison, materialism, and compulsive buying based on stimulus response model. It's a comparative study among adolescents and young adults. This was published by Emerald Insight Discovery Journals, Books, and Case Studies. And basically is saying that social media is often used for materialistic views on the followers, leading to constant purchase and comparison with the influencers. These audiences are aiming to have, to look, to live, to do what these influencers are doing and are exposing in the media. This is something that we should take an eye, especially the ones that have children and they are constantly being exposed to young influencers. The problems that were found in this research is that the technology is constantly evolving, so is marketing. Many of these influencers are sponsored by the products they are showing, creating a circle of purchase. As part of this transparency of endorsers, The US Federal Trade Commission updated a guideline for influencers that have any relationship with the company. This is considered advertising and should be disclosed. This means the influencer has to share to the audience that this is a paid advertising. On the other hand, famous influencers like TV celebrities, sports players, rich influencers are sometimes or most times out of those regulations. They are constantly avoiding the use of hashtags or explicit sayings that is an advertising. And this is violating the CMA or the ASA, that is the Advertising Standard Authority. As well as that, there is another problem that it's making complicated to achieve or to have these regulations in real life. And that is that people like you and me are constantly hashtagging or pretending like a post on Instagram or Facebook is actually sponsored. They are not. But this young generation is trying to, I don't know, aim or trying to make a career as an influencer. It's that one of the reasons why it's so difficult to follow and to follow the rules on advertising. Thank you so much. I hope this was of your interest. See you. Thank you.